We all know, of course, that there is a brand new Toy Story 4 coming. They put out a little clips here and there. Well, today, the first full official trailer for Toy Story 4 dropped, where we got a sense of what the movie was about. That came. We, of course, got to see Bo Peep. We got to see Andy again and all that kind of stuff. Rob, you just had a chance to see this Toy Story 4 trailer. What do you think about it?
You know what? It's certainly gone off in a different direction, and I'm intrigued by where they're going with it. It looks really different from the other Toy Story movies, which is a good thing. But I watch it and I'm like, wow, this is, I don't know. It looks really different from the other. The plot seems to have Woody going off on sort of this personal odyssey. He basically goes on a road trip, it seems. And I'm intrigued. I mean, it wasn't what I was expecting, but I mean, after 4 movies, I would expect that they would change it up. And I trust in Pixar, because the 3 Toy Story movies are collectively one of the great trilogies of all time. So I trust.
No, they really are.
Oh, and it looks really, I mean, this idea that a child could love a toy that isn't a toy in the form of that spork.
Forky.
Forky, and the toys themselves are having an identity crisis because, wait a minute, why does she love this and not us? How is this a toy? And I thought that's a really intriguing premise. So I'm in.
And the existential questions. I am not meant to be a toy. I'm meant for soup or cereal. Right. And then to go into the trash. So there's these existential questions. There was a little bit of a reminder of me of like the original Toy Story. Because remember, they fall off the car. Oh no, we're lost. They did a little bit of that again with the RV and all that kind of stuff. That was sweet. That was nice. This felt like the most mature Toy Story trailer we've ever seen. Like is a lot heavier than a lot of Toy Story stuff. Now, of course, there was also like one toy wants to keep them there. We've seen that in other Toy Stories before. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how I feel about the trailer. I don't know how I feel about it. I was wanting to be wowed by the first Toy Story trailer. And granted, It is just a first trailer. But I don't know. Instead of, like, when the trailers for Toy Story 2 came out, I was like, wow. And when the Toy Story 3 came out, I was like, exciting. And I didn't feel that. I felt a little bit of sense of, we've been there and done that. And I've never felt that before for other Toy Story trailers. So, look, I'm sure this movie's going to be great. I'm sure. But I got to say, while it was cool to see all the gang back together again and all that kind of stuff, I don't think this trailer upped my excitement for the movie.
Well, it felt like a different company was releasing it. It's like if A24 released a Toy Story movie,
yes,
this would be the indie version of Toy Story,
Absolutely.
That's kind of how I felt. From the studio that brought you Hereditary comes Toy Story 4.